All right, people, what up? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. I'm here with my dude, Everett Overton. What's going on, bro?
What's up, man? Good to see you again, man.
Yeah,
Shout out
man.
to all the guys. What's happening?
Yeah, man. What's going on with you, man? How you been?
Chilling, man. Working. You know how it goes. Just working, man. Doing my thing, man. Just working, working, working. I see you're doing the same thing.
Yeah, man. That's what's up. So we always gotta come through every few months just to hit them again. So I seen you grinding. So I wanted to talk about a few of your videos, man, because I was like, man, this dude's going in. So first, let's start with the whole validation things. I saw you did a video about that because a lot of people talk about validation. Some guys feel like they're not supposed to like validate a woman because then that's gonna make it, I guess, hard for them to get her, or they feel like they don't want to gas her head up because all these other guys are trying to get with her. So what's your thoughts on all of that, though?
You know what? When guys say that, man, they're just repeating something that someone else said. Because from the beginning of time, everybody likes a compliment. Everybody likes to get appreciated, man. So when I hear guys saying that, that's just a hurt person that's not over something that happened to me, and I feel like they're in a safe zone. I said that before. You can't stay in a safe zone all your life.
Right.
So, like, if you're not going to validate her, men, listen to me very carefully here. If you don't validate her, someone else will. And they'll probably be somebody far less attractive than you. You'll be damn surprised. You'll be like, I did all this working out. I grew my beard this big. I'm fresh with my haircut. I got my cologne on. Shout out to my cologne. I'm going to share this one with you. It's a gem right here.
That's what's up.
The thing is if you don't validate women, someone's going to do it. But there is a way to validate women. You don't do it prematurely. You don't do it from the get. You know, there's a systematic approach to validation. You know, it's like a reward system. I say that all the time. You have to reward your women. You have to reward your friends. You got to reward people that work for you.
Right.
Everybody needs to be rewarded. I call it a reward system or celebration. Validation, that's just something someone told you. Usually that comes from hurt people. So you got to validate women. Now, otherwise, they're emotional. They want to be told they're beautiful. They're in constant competition with other women. We live in a society where people don't understand that, they think that competition is outside of you. Competition is always just being the best version of yourself. But a lot of the time, if you don't have the right supporting cast, people don't understand that. So you have to understand that you have to validate women. You have to. I'm sorry, she's going to leave you. Eventually, someone's going to validate her, and she's going to put you on the back burner.
Right. And it's funny because I had a caller call into one of my live streams, and he was basically saying that, you approaching a woman or even looking at a woman is still giving validation anyway. So it doesn't really matter. So the only way you can't validate women is you would literally have to like ignore and never talk to a woman ever and just like, basically go MGTOW probably, you know what I'm saying? And even MGTOW is validating women because you're basically still talking about women being a MGTOW. So it's like you can't get around it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, when someone appreciates you, it's a good feeling. I mean, it's a form of love, man. You got to give love out, man. Right. It's like, it's just a form of love. I mean, if somebody, you got a great connection with someone, why not validate them? That's something that a man should seek to do because you build up the people around you. Right. I'm not saying validate some knuckleheads. Don't even invite knuckleheads. Like, if you notice that you attract like knucklehead women, you probably have some knucklehead tendencies. Okay, right. I mean, that's the way it works. I mean, you attract what you are. But in my view, if I have a select group of people in my life, I serve them, they serve me. I look to validate. But that's grown man shit, Lucario. That's grown man. Little boy, we're on another level, bro.
Right.
That's why we get together. This is hard to understand. This is very advanced man shit. So a lot of the time, these premature babies, they can't get it just yet. But if we say it just enough, maybe one day they'll get it.
Right. And it's funny. I like that you said, feeling like you shouldn't comes from sort of like a place of hurt, because if you think about it, and I was talking to a friend about this the other day, and I was saying that when it comes to you being able to like not be afraid, or you have some sort of like you're already a happy person, you already love your life, you already love everything that's going on, you're just like, I'm chilling, I'm doing my thing, so you're just putting energy out there because it's an extension of you. You know what I mean? And so that's really all it is. And I think a lot of times what happens is you have guys who've been, they felt like they've gotten hurt so bad by women that they're saying, I want love from women, So I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to get her to love me, even though what I feel like I need to do is to act like I don't really like her or pretend I'm not this way or that way to get her to react a certain way because I want to get that reaction. You see what I mean? And I think it's kind of crazy because it comes from a place of you not loving yourself or you feeling hurt, so then you're acting in a way to try to get a reaction out of somebody. Because the thing with let's say for example, if you compliment a woman, it shouldn't necessarily be because you're trying to get her. It's more so I'm complimenting you because I think you're hot, I think you're cute, so I'm just letting you know. You feel what I mean? So I think that's like another aspect of it that I think a lot of guys don't really look at. You know what I mean? But what's your thoughts on that though?
You know, a lot of guys aren't very creative. You have to understand like what validation works for this person. So if you tell this woman who's been told 1,000 times this week that she's fine, that validation, she's immune to that validation.
Right.
It don't work on her. So you have to find out what the specific area to validate a woman. And not just women. I got to find out what Lucario likes. So when I talk to Lucario, I can validate Lucario and celebrate his friend. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't do. That's the other secret to this, bro. We don't do this for just women. We do this for everybody.
Right.
Some way to bring the best out in everybody we talk to, but there is a way to tailor the validation. If it's just some template validation, hey baby, you looking sexy as fuck, let me get that number. She's heard that 20,000 times.
Right.
No, that will have no effect. She is immune to that. But if you come at her like this, hey yo, you drop something. You drop something. Well, you drop this right here. It's my business card. Give me a call. I like your vibe. Here's my card. Give me a call. You drop something here. All right. You get the month of June.
Those are some cool ass business cards and shit. You ever seen?
Yeah, man. If a woman looks at, let's talk about being creative.
Right.
If a woman looks at this business card, bro, they're gonna be like, "Who is this dude?" So that's the other thing. Even your business card's got to be fly. It's got to smell good. You got to put that allure. Dijon Blanc on it. Sport that up there. So I'm telling you guys, you got to be creative. Every person on planet Earth has the ability to be great, man. They're just not tapping into it, man. And then they're following people that have losing records.
That's some
I'm telling you, man, following people that have losing records, and birds with feathers flock together. So you're gonna stick with your kind.
Right.
So But with like us, man, we're champion mindsets, bro. We ain't got time for that bullshit.
Right. That business card shit remind me of, you ever seen American Psycho?
Of course.
Remember that scene where he was looking at the business cards like his business card is better than mine. That's some classic shit, but y'all young cats gotta check the video out. But so I wanted to move on to, there was a video you were talking about how, people are so guys will be so concerned with like trying to keep a woman. You feel what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people don't realize that, and I talked about this before too, that in relationships it's about enjoying that moment, because you don't know, you could be with a girl for a day, a week, maybe a year, but you never really know. So what's your thoughts on like, getting guys to understand that, they shouldn't really try to keep a girl or worry about, what's going to happen next and all that other stuff?
I don't think a lot of guys are ever going to get it, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. They just are. A lot of men are never going to get this. It's just too deep for them.
Right.
But the bottom line is people have stuff going on in the background. And when you meet, anybody you meet has got some unfinished business. They're dealing with some emotional problem. They got an ex. They got a boyfriend that they're not happy with. They got a boyfriend that they are happy with. So you got to understand, when you meet someone, whatever connection that happens in that moment, there was an energy. There's something about the energies that took place that day. That day. And she was like, I'm feeling him. Right. But then let's say you made a connection. You handed her this bomb-ass business card right here. She was like, he was handsome. He smelled good. He something I've never heard before. And then you leave her. Well, check it out. Your energy just left her energy. So now she resumes with her pre-existing energy.
Right.
All right. So now she goes back to her life, whatever that consists of. Right. And now you're out of the picture. It's very difficult for her to move in a direction with you when she's got a lot of stuff going on. So a lot of the time, guys think, damn, it worked out for a day. We went on a date. It felt right. But then now she called you. the bottom line is maybe she wasn't ready for that experience again. She's got other things to handle. It's not personal, man. I try to tell guys it's not personal. And really, why do you want to be with somebody that's not ready for you?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want to be with somebody that's not ready for what you want to give?
Mm-hmm.
And here's the other thing, Lucario. A lot of guys are on the take. Like me, a grown man, I have a lot of my arsenal. You know how much I can give a woman in terms of an experience? Mm-hmm. It's endless, man, what I can give a woman in terms of experience.
Right.
So the thing is like, if I give it to her one day, she enjoys it, but on Friday I don't hear from her again, something in the energy, something in the pre-existing conditions, something is not working at this time. Mm-hmm. At this time. Which is why you shouldn't get mad at women because they got unfinished business. Why do you want her with all that work to do? Mm-hmm. I hope that people can grasp this. Why do you want to take on people when they got a lot of work to do? Mm-hmm. So what you do is you just place them accordingly. Hey, like I said in the video, hey, you got some unfinished business? Cool. I enjoyed this week. When the time is right, you get back with me, and we'll make it happen. Simple as that. I mean, it's not, to me, I think people overcomplicate it. You got to understand that you got pre-existing things going on. She's got things going on. When you get together, enjoy the moment. But if you're looking to duplicate some of these experiences, most likely it won't happen. That's why they call it once in a lifetime. Sometimes it's just once, and that's it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it is a process or a situation that you can build on. Mm-hmm. But I'm telling you, man, like you made a video, relationships are a lot of work, bro. Maintenance, everyday maintenance, in the morning, in the day, at night. You got to work to make a connection last. Mm-hmm. If not, they're just going to drift away from you.
Right.
Okay? They're just going to drift away from you. If you're not going to do the work, like validation, for example, mm-hmm. I'm sure you validate your wife.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm sure you validate your girl. Mm-hmm. Not unnecessarily, but I'm sure that it happens.
Right.
Everybody wants to appreciate it. It comes back to that. I think guys want to get away with very minimal work and get like maximum results.
Right.
So and that's just not possible.
Real talk. All right, so now I saw your video. You were talking about how you shouldn't take, this shit too seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like the guys take, dealing with women seriously. Just even life seriously. And I thought that was good when I was watching the video. You were talking about how you were chilling with this model girl, and he was like, "Yo, I gotta go." You know what I mean? I gotta go get this coffee and shit. You know what I'm saying? And she actually hit you up, and then you got to holler back at her because you were just you just doing your thing. So what do you think guys can take away from like just not taking all of this stuff too seriously? Because I think a lot of guys, they get so frustrated. And they have all this pent-up anger and, all of this stuff because they're taking women too seriously. They're taking everything too damn seriously. So when things don't go their way, it's like they're just all over the place. So what's your thoughts on all that?
Well, it goes back to validation, bro, how I customize my approach to this woman because I could tell she's getting approached all the time. Guys are willing to spend fucking hours on end with her. And I knew that. I said, if I want to validate her, okay, listen, if I want to validate her, I need to bounce. So what I do is not say I need to right now. So at the pinnacle of the evening, I said, "Hey, listen, I gotta go. It's only 2. I know it's only 2. I gotta get my coffee, man. I gotta have my coffee in the morning." So the thing is I knew how to validate her. If I would have stayed with her all night, 3 a.m., closed the bar down, there's a good chance I wouldn't have hit that night.
Right.
So I figured out the way to validate her, which is to leave her. which is the lever. So you guys have to know this, man. And you know how you figure that out, man? You got to figure out. See me, man. I feel like I'm boundless. I mean, I'm about to get real deep. I feel like I could do anything in this life. Anything I want to do, I feel like I can do it at any time. I feel like I could tap into some godlike stuff and just do whatever I want to do. Right. But I don't talking to some young cats that are like, "What? What's he talking about?" No, I really truly feel like the placebo effect. I feel like I can turn any situation around at any moment. At any moment. So, and that's just how I truly feel. I walk around with that kind of, I don't know, this feeling about myself. So when it comes to, what I said, not taking it so serious, you got to understand something, man. when you try real hard at something, real hard, you almost lose the fun out of the experience. You're losing the fun. I promise you, anybody that's on their purpose, and I'm going to do a video on purpose because we really are, purpose change all the time. This purpose, it can change. It can shift over to something else, and then it can come back. But, man, life is, I'm telling you, man, you don't know how many days your number here. You got to have fun with women. They also don't want a serious transaction with you. In my experience, women don't want to be serious with you. And if they do, they want to bring it up. They want to be the one to bring it up. So what are we? What are we doing here? It's been 3 months. What do we? They want you to bring it up. The second you start bringing that kind of energy, this serious energy to women, I promise you, they back off a little bit. So the thing is with women, it just has to be fun, man. You have to find a way just to make it fun with women. I mean, that's a singular thing. I can't tell you how to make life fun. You have to figure out how to make life fun. But with women, I'm telling you, man, it can't be very serious. It has to just be a very nonchalant evening with laughter, with humor, with sexual energy, and with some leadership. That's it, man. It's simple.
Right. And you know, I think that you know, what happens with a lot of guys is, you know, they don't get enough experiences with women who are you know, interested in them or whatever like that. So what happens is it becomes so serious because now it's like it's this life and death thing because they feel they need that experience to feel like a man or feel good about themselves or feel like they're worthy, or, you know, because I get this all the time where I get guys that email me, they're like, I never had a girlfriend, I never got a kiss before, I never did this and never did that. And it's not even necessarily about getting the kiss. It's not about getting the sex. It's about them, again, we're going back to validation. It's about them feeling validated. It's about them feeling like they're somebody because this happened to them. Because even if you know, it's funny, I don't know if you heard of these guys they call incels, you know, the involuntary celibate. And so people basically told those guys, like, why don't y'all just get a prostitute and just have sex and get it over with, right? And most of them say they don't want that. They want someone that actually wants them. You feel what I mean? So it's like they're looking for that sort of like energy. So I think a lot of times we talk about, you know, not taking it seriously. I think, you know, when guys sort of step back and just have fun with the situation, that's when things actually start to happen more. I think the thing that messes up a lot of situations is they're so serious about making it happen that it ends up not happening because they're driving all the things they want to happen away from them being so serious. You see what I mean? Instead of just
let me give you an example of something, bro. Get it off women just for a minute so it can click. Right. Have you ever been on shopping and you find something and you like, damn, I've been looking for this for a long ass time. And I was online on East Bay, on eBay, on Amazon looking for this shit, and I finally found it. I found it at a good price. Usually because you're relaxed, you're not looking for it. You're very relaxed. You're not looking for it. I've found so many gems when it comes to fashion, when it comes to opportunities to network, opportunities, when I wasn't striving so hard to get it. When I was listening, like deciding what I want to do, and then remaining structured and disciplined, and kind of remaining consistent, going in a straight line. You know, you're gonna waver a little bit because the world kind of pulls you in different directions.
Right.
But the thing is, you're gonna find a quality experience with a woman when you're relaxed. I'm gonna tell you something right now. All the sexual experiences I've ever had, none of them made me happy. I told you this before. None of them made me happy. It just made my ego like, damn, another one to add to the list. But really, at the end of the day, shit, happiness is a decision, man. Happiness is a decision, man. I know this is a dating channel and stuff like that, but you and I try to get to the core because otherwise these things keep reoccurring.
Right.
So it's like happiness is a decision. And here's the other thing, like I said before, stop living through the experiences of other jaded men or jaded women, depending on who's watching. Because maybe they couldn't figure it out. Maybe they couldn't figure it out. But you have to figure out what works for you. Right. Again, talking to someone should not be some big event. I mean, yes, she's beautiful. Yes, she's sexy. So what? So what? Just talk to her, man. Make her feel good. I mean, I'm telling you, if you don't validate her, someone else will. I promise you that. And they're probably going to be doing less physical work than you. Physical work. They're probably working on it. They probably have nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm.
You ever notice guys with nothing to lose, they usually get women, but
Right.
guys with a lot to lose can't get no women?
Right.
They got a lot to lose. I got to lose my pride. I'm going to lose my ego.
Right.
I'm going to lose all these muscles, all this work in the gym. If I validate her and she says no, I just did all this for nothing.
Exactly. Right.
That's the truth, bro. Versus a guy that's just chilling. He motherfucker don't give about shit.
Right.
He probably don't even have a job. He like, I don't have to be nowhere tomorrow. I can entertain this bitch all night.
Right.
So
Exactly.
it's a different vibe, bro.
Exactly.
It's a different vibe.
Exactly. Talking about the dudes in the gym. I saw your video. You was talking about the type of women, the type of men that women laugh at, and you were basically saying, those guys that being up in the gym, like super, steroid type of dudes. You know what I'm saying? So what made you come up with that idea for that video? You know what I mean? I thought that was interesting.
Because I talked to a lot of girls, I've been with a lot of girls, and they all told me that shit is corny. I mean,
Right.
This is coming from the words of females' mouth, not just my mouth,
Right.
although I think it's corny too. I think it's corny.
Mm-hmm.
You just walking around all serious and shit. Like, I was like, calm down, motherfucker. So, like, to me, it's just like too much, too serious. What are you hiding? What is all of this covering up? Like, what is all of this covering up?
Right.
Versus a guy that just knows, for his own physical experience, he needs to be in shape, he needs to be healthy. It's going to carry him through a lifetime. So, it's just like your mindset, even around fitness, has to be for all the right reasons. If you feel like carrying 2 suitcases, walking to a bar is going to get you a woman, it's not, because flaco over there in Spanish meaning skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Skinny guy over there with some game and a mouthpiece that didn't do all that work, he's got more energy than you. He's going to be able to holler at her. He's going home with her, I promise you, while your big ass is going to go home and drink a protein shake. I mean, so I just said, hey, I'll call it like it is. I probably piss a lot of people off, man, but it's not. Maybe I intend to do it a little bit because you got to shake things up sometimes.
Right.
But, I sometimes it's intentional. I intentionally antagonize people. But it's not something that I primarily want to do, but I do know it's part of the process. You have to embarrass a person's character sometimes in order for them to recreate themselves and maybe go in a different direction. So that's the way I look. Females have told me this.
Right.
Females have told me, like, if you just in the gym checking in all day and you smell like vitamins and shit, like, come on, man, like that.
Right. Well, it's funny because I've heard the same thing from women too, and you know what I think on a deeper level, what it is and why I think a lot of women aren't necessarily too attracted to that is because it's because it's not wrong with, like, working out and you want to make sure you're healthy and all that other stuff, but when it comes too much to that, it becomes where the guy he's focusing too much on like aesthetics and within just that and within himself, you know what I'm saying? And so and the thing with women on a deeper level,
that's a female quality, bro. That's
right. That's exactly right. That's what I'm saying. So, and I was like, on a deeper level, it's like she's looking at him like, yo, you're focusing too much on that, but you're a dude. You know what I mean? You're a man. You shouldn't be. You see what I mean? Like, as a man, you should be focusing on like your purpose, your life. Now again, if he's like a bodybuilder, that's a different story. You know what I mean? But right, you're right. You know what I mean? But it's like that's a whole nother thing, and I think a lot of guys think that women will go for that because to us it looks cool. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, cool, he's getting big and all that. You know what I mean? So to us, because we're visual, we think it's cool to us, but to women, it's like, okay, you're a little too much on that. You know what I mean? On that end of the spectrum.
On another level, Lucario, you're gonna laugh at this, I promise you. But I think because due to the lack of success that men have with women, and now they're seeking validation from men.
Oh,
so
right.
Compliment my body, men to compliment my beard, men to compliment my red-pill awareness,
right.
Men to compliment and how much we just have to pump and dump bitches all the time. It's just like now they're looking for a man. If I can't get a woman to validate me, I'm gonna find validation somewhere. So I'll get it from a man.
Right, facts. That's really what
I'll get it from a man.
So now the last thing I wanted to ask you and get your opinion on is choosing signals, because I did a video yesterday and I saw you commented on it too, and some guys think that they should just wait for it before they even approach a girl, I'm of the thought process of, approach whoever you want. You feel what I'm saying? Whether she's looking at you or not. You feel what I mean? So what's your thoughts on the whole choosing signal stuff?
Okay, so I went to an audition. I was in the movie Batman Begins. Let me share a story with you. I was in the movie Batman Begins. I was in the SWAT team. So I was on Cicero Avenue in Chicago. I was in a tank top, bro. Tank top and jeans. It was summertime. I had like light pair of jeans on. And I heard an advertisement that they were doing an open call for extras for the movie. And I was about a mile away. I said, fuck that, I'm going to this shit.
Right.
So I went to it. I went in. Everybody standing like in dress clothes and shit, portfolio, headshots. I walked in and I didn't have nothing.
Right.
I didn't have nothing but this, right? Self-belief. So I walked in and I said, hey, I heard the advertisement. I'm here. I'm just going to try out for a movie role. They told me right then and there, you're going to be in the SWAT team.
Right.
Had I waited on a choosing signal,
right,
I would be nowhere.
Right.
I would never have had that experience.
Right.
So and again, Lucario and I are championship quality. So you got to know that we're not going to wait on nothing, man. Why do you think I went and created this business card right here and have it look the way I did? Because this is my belief. This is who I am. This is my brand. This is my vision. This is my confidence. I'm going to go and make things happen. They don't see me coming.
Right.
Nobody sees me coming.
Right.
Nobody. But then when I show up, they're like, whoa, what was this? And I just feel like that's feminine anyway, to be waiting on a woman to like call you over. Like, come over here, bitch. Come on. Like, I just feel like that's more feminine shit. More feminine shit. So like, and I just feel like that's just, to me, that a woman should be sought after in a lot of ways. And then once she sees that this is the man I need to be with, she's going to step her game up naturally. Because a lot of the time, one last thing on choosing signals, you broke it down magnificently yesterday. I want to say something. A lot of the time, women are very low battery. Because their man just cheated on them. The man, they just have a so they're low battery. So what they got to charge that battery.
Right.
So they'll say, let me tease these motherfuckers out here so I can see if I can still get a man. Let me see if I can still get a man. So let me throw out some artificial choosing signals. And then dude comes up, boom. Dude comes up, boom.
Right, exactly.
Facts. He's going back to something else anyway. She's going back to what she really wants. So she's going to charge her battery with all you suck-ass dudes that are waiting on choosing signals. And then when I come along, the guy that actually steps up and she didn't see me come, I come up behind her and cover her eyes like this. and then I'm like, hello.
Right.
And then that's it. So I'm telling you, she's going to charge her battery when she's on low with all this artificial choosing. And then once she gets it all the way up to max, she unplugs her shit. Now she's going after what she really wants.
Right.
I mean, I'm telling you right now, a lot of this choosing, like you said, they don't even want you. They don't even want you. Right,
and it's funny because like I had a friend who he was basically like he's like, I'm not talking to no girl unless I get a choosing signal, and so I was saying to him, I said and I was basically saying he was I was like, yo, you just scared, you know what I mean? So he's like, nah, I'm not scared. So I asked him, I said, what's your ideal type of woman? Give me just on a physical level, just give me a physically ideal type. So he described, he's like, yeah, I like a girl with a big booty, blah blah blah. So I said, okay, listen. If you was chilling at a party and there was a girl who looked exactly like your ideal type, but she was not choosing you at all, I'm saying, I was like, would you not go and approach her? This dude, so then he had to think for a minute. You feel what I'm saying? And he was like, all right, maybe I would. You feel what I mean? Because that's the thing, is that all the time, you're not going to get choosing signals all the time. This is what guys don't understand. It's like, just like, for example, I might not see every woman when I walk out in the street. You feel what I'm saying? But there might be a woman that I didn't see that I might like. Just because I didn't really check her out doesn't mean I may not be interested. So the same thing happens for us guys. Every woman is not going to see us or check us out. But if we approach her, we may be the type of guy she wants to deal with. Or, and she may be the type of girl you may want to deal with after you get to know her, whatever it is. You see what I mean? So to wait is ridiculous.
Like, why all of a sudden, why do you have to have a type? Like, why do you have a type? See, me, I like skinny chicks. I like curvaceous chicks.
Right.
I like black chicks. I like white chicks. I like Asian chicks. I like chicks that have good jobs. I like chicks that make runs. I like take this shit to the cleaners, baby. I have a role for every. Hey, how can I maximize this position, this opportunity, this one. See, that's why I do the choosing, because then I hate to say she's at the mercy of my agenda, because I said that before. Why do you want to be at the mercy of someone else's agenda for you?
Right.
When you wake up using signal, she is now determining where can I place this dude. Well, she's doing that to you. Which, I mean, you can flip the script, but a lot of the times it's too late versus you going out and making something happen. Again, I would not have gotten that movie role if I just kept driving.
Right.
If I just kept driving, I wouldn't have had that experience. I literally went, reversed, and went to this thing. Many would have said unprepared. I was prepared like a motherfucker. So, and I went in and got the role. So, the thing is guys, you have to start doing the choosing. You have to walk up to women. And like you said, it's almost like if in sales, I'm going to wait on someone to come in that's buying. I'm going to wait for a buyer. So I'm not even, just let me know when a buyer walks through the door. You're not going to get many sales.
Right, exactly.
You're not going to get many sales. You have to create an experience that allows that person to feel comfortable, excited, motivated to want to make that purchase. So if they're going to invest into you, it is part of your masculine responsibilities to create an environment and experience and emotions to provoke that. And if you don't get that, I'm telling you, you're not a man. In my opinion, you're not a man.
Man, facts. That's what's up. So listen, man, tell everybody again where they can find you. I'm also have the link to your channel under this video, so make sure all you guys subscribe to EO. So how can people get coaching from you and all of that? Let them know what's the deal.
Yeah, man. First of all, I appreciate always being with you, man. Our energy is very we're very similar, and I just love colliding with you. So I just want you to know that. Second, for coaching at Overton at mail.com. Come and subscribe. It's not a typical channel. It's advanced game. But I'd rather you hear very advanced game early, even if you don't understand it, and then one day it just makes sense. Rather than I'm like some 40-year-old man that never heard this shit before, and now it's just too late because you just your program. So the tenure of your programming is so long. By the time you shed that, you're gonna be 60, man. So I mean, I'd rather these young people come to my channel, stay with Lucario. This is advanced game. It may be unfamiliar. It may fuck with you a little bit. It may hurt your ego a little bit. But sometimes that's for your betterment. I promise you. It may hurt you a little bit, but in the long run, the results are going to be really, really good and far more enjoyable than some of the ones you're getting now. So come on board, and I appreciate it, Lucario.
That's what's up. And you having a sale this month too, right?
Say that again.
Aren't you having a sale this month? For your coaching?
Definitely, I'm having a sale for coaching. I appreciate that. I know you're having a sale too.
Yeah.
The Bad Boy membership, I saw that. So go ahead with that Bad Boy membership. You're missing out if you're not. But yeah, I'm running a sale right now. Reach out for coaching, Everett Overton at mail.com. It's a phenomenal, trust me, the price that I'm charging right now for the value that you're going to get from me, you're benefiting the most. I'm benefiting to see you grow. But trust me, this is a tremendous sale. I probably will never run these kind of rates again. For the month of May, reach out to me. I'll give you a great deal on some coaching.
That's what's up, man. So guys, make sure you check out Everett Overton. Take advantage of the sale. Also, make sure you take advantage of the Bad Boy membership sale where you get 3 of my products for free. How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day, the audio book, 60-second game ebook, and the Bad Boy ebook. So we gonna get that shit popping. So Everett, it's been a pleasure, man. We definitely got to do this again. All right, people? So we will holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. Click the link below to get the ebook 60-second game. In this book, you'll learn how your confidence, verbal communication skills, appearance, response to rejection, and honesty can affect your game. Click the link below to get your copy today. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr.
Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.